Good morning and welcome back to my farm and my town. Now here we are, the start of the video. We're sitting here in the town and I'm currently a level 83 player. Also level 19 reputation, and by collecting these experience I've just hit level 84 and there are my diamonds. Oh yeah, so 5 free diamonds for upgrading. Perfect. But what are my new thresholds going to be? I don't know because I haven't reached them yet. But I need to get 531,000 this time. Oh dear, that's a lot. But for upgrading and reaching level 85, I will get some more diamonds and some lands. Excellent. Now, my next goal actually is not going to be upgrading to level 85. I'm working now to improve my love ratio, or my heart score here, from level 19 up to level 20. Now in this video I won't reach that. It's going to be in one of the other long ones I'm going to be adding to this very soon. This video is going to be about an hour long, so do enjoy. Now, what is the main focus of my video today? Well, I have my YouTube channel open next to me, and I'm going to be going through all the comments. And when I go through the comments, I'm going to be saying your name, reading out your comment, and basically replying to you verbally. So, if you do hear your name, congratulations, you're now famous. Okay, right, let's start at the top of my comments and work my way down. Now, the first comment I have at the top of my YouTube is from Anthony On. Now, this young man is one of my followers, and he says to me, "Hello, Ricky. I'm happy to be one of your Facebook friends." That's right, he also chats to me on Facebook as well. Thanks. And then he says, "May you make a video that you tour all your Facebook friends, Game Center friends, and neighbors' farm." Whoa, okay, that's a lot of Facebook friends. I think maybe I have about 700 at the moment. And my doors are open for anybody else who wants to be my Facebook friend. Just please don't all try to chat with me at the same time, because it does take a bit of time to reply. Game Center friends, I've got about 250 odd. Now I'm afraid I just removed quite a few that haven't played online for many months, and every now and then I go through and do remove people. So if you want to stay Game Center friends, do play Heyday and do use your Game Center account, or I'm afraid you will disappear. But you can always come back later, it's okay. Now, neighborhood farm, okay, no problems. I've already shown some of my neighborhood, but looking at their farms, I can do that as well. So I guess that's another video request for the future I need to think about. And in case no one's noticed, I now have some fan neighborhoods. So when you type in Red Knight, so R3DKNIGHT, and do a search, you will find my neighborhood plus many of my fan groups. So please do join some of the fan groups if my one's full, and chat about my videos, trade, play with each other, and do have fun. Okay, next comment, Lucas Smith. He says, "Please join Cherry Pie. There are 3 of us at level 29, 30, and 115. And he says, please do come and trade with them. So that's another group that would like to be joined. So the name there is Cherry Pie. CHERRYPIE. Okay, and another person here says that on Spot the Imposter, it was number 1. Now, without checking the video, I can't remember, but I do enjoy the Spot the Imposter contest by Heyday. They are a lot of fun. Now, very soon you will see a video from me that will show you all of the characters in the game, doing their different things, and then you can watch the video closely every time there is a Spot the Imposter, and maybe you will find out which one is true or not true very quickly. But recently I noticed that they did spot the fish contest, and one of those fish was wrong. And now I guessed the right answer because it was very, very obvious. But I hadn't considered making videos of the animals and watching all of their actions. Now I've done the farm animals, but I hadn't considered the local wildlife. So that's another challenge for me to look into, I think. Okay, next one. Carnegie Extreme. And this person says, I've watched most of your videos, Ricky. I just wanted to say that I enjoy all of them, short or long, heyday oriented or real life oriented. I never knew you were a teacher until I watched this video, and I think it's wonderful. Thank you very much. Being a teacher is good fun. Now, I've worked in English education for about 16 years now. Prior to that, I was teaching some other subjects, but within a different organization. But I love teaching. It's good fun. I enjoy watching as people struggle with something, and then all of a sudden the bell lights up and they realize, hey, I know this, and then they say, thank you very much for educating me. Now, I do think that study is important, but I also know it's hard. So, everybody that's out there that's young, please do put the time and energy in while you are younger. Because trust me, when you get older, it's really difficult to learn some new things because you have too much that takes up your time. So, all you young people that are watching my videos, moderation. Play for a little bit, study. Play for a little bit and study. And do listen to your parents. Trust me, they know what they're talking about. My mum and dad always said, get in your room and do your homework. Did I listen to them? Oh yes, because my mum had a big slipper and it hurt. Now, do I do the same with my boys? Yes, I remind them they need to do their homework. Do I have a big slipper? Nope, I don't use a big slipper. In Japan, we have baseball bats. It's much better. And if my son's watching this video later, he will tell you that I'm only joking. So don't worry about that. Okay, and Carnegie says, keep up the great work. You made the 2.5 hours fly by. Ha ha ha. Now, I just hope that this hour flies by as well. Because you're going to be listening to me again as I play. Now, in the video, please just watch and listen to my voice. Now, I'm not going to be talking much about the video. I'm just going to be talking about the YouTube account, as I said earlier. But if you do see something in the video that you have a question about, you can always ask me later. I do not mind. There's lots of comments. Now, okay, the next one I've got here is from an agency. And this agency says, hey Ricky, cool channel. I've sent you an inbox message. Check it out and I'll be happy to help you. Now, basically, I've been getting a lot of messages recently from organizations that would like me to sign up with them because they think my channel is cool or interesting and they've just discovered me. Now, if you would like to support my channel, or you would like me to sign up for your services, please tell me what you like about my channel. Please tell me what you know about the game. Please tell me what you know about the people who like to watch my videos. I'm not going to even consider any supporting organizations if you do not know anything about the game that I'm actually playing or talking about. Now, I don't really care about making money. I'd rather just upload videos. But for this video, I'm going to add an ad to it, just to see what happens. Now, when you watch this video, if you do see an ad, let me know your opinions. I've never actually tried this before, and I want to see how it works. So this is going to be a test for me. Now, like I said, I'm not really fussed about making profits from you guys watching my videos. In fact, up till now, I've not charged anybody, and I don't think personally that's okay. But I want to see what happens and how it works, so this time I will do so. So, sorry for that. Okay, next one. Ripoliqua. Okay, now apologies everybody. My reading of your names is not always going to be perfect. But this person says, I love your accent. Oh, I'm so happy about that. It's taken me 42 years to learn to speak and to talk the way that I'm actually speaking at the moment. Living in other countries has changed my accent in some ways. And I'm very happy with it. And I'm glad you like it too. Okay, Gamer Girl watched one of my videos, and this person has said, I like your suggestions, Ricky. Now, I have a lot of opinions. Now, sometimes my opinions are very good ones. Sometimes maybe my opinion does not work for you. But do try things. I'm always open to suggestions and tips and advice. People request things, and I do listen. I may not always agree with it, but I am open-minded. And if I do express an opinion, okay, that is my opinion. If you like it, please do give it a go. If you don't, it's okay. I honestly don't mind. But Gamer Girl, I'm glad you like my suggestions. If you want to know anything else, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, next one. Glenn Hall. Okay. Wow, Ricky, you are sure some dedicated player to have not spent any money on gems. I don't need to buy diamonds. As I just got told recently, I have won 300 diamonds from Supercell. I was the winner of the monthly forum event, and they are going to be giving me lots of diamonds. So, bonus! And I am totally stoked about that. At the moment, my diamond count in the video is 79, but in real life, I'm about 115 diamonds now. And as you've seen in my other videos, yes, I do not buy the diamonds. I have no need to, but as I said, people's options are their own choice. I find that I get a suitable amount of diamonds in the game. Maybe if that were to change in the future, I might consider. But at this current moment in time, I don't need to. And especially when I get advertisements like the one you're looking at on the video, it gives me nice little rewards to watch someone's advertisement. And am I upset about that? No. I actually do not mind, because within the Heyday game, the ads that I watch are more beneficial. Other games I see, I don't watch the ads at all, because the rewards or what they give you, no use. Okay, next person, Tyler Smith, has watched one of my videos, and this one was about the muffin event. Okay, I'm a little disappointed about that, but let's move on. And the person's comment is sweet. Okay, now I do agree. My videos are pretty sweet to watch, and some of what I said and talked about in my muffin video was pretty sweet. But maybe next year we will get some prizes. We will see. Okay, next one. Ebetesam Said said, you know what? Every night I put my headphones on and just listen to your voice till I fall to sleep. It becomes an addiction. Wow. I don't know what to say. Hey everybody, I'm great at sending people to sleep. It's good. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I quite like that. So listen to the sultry sound of my voice as you're just lying there. Let the sound of my voice wash over you. There's no need to count sheep. Just listen to my soft tones. You're feeling sleepy. Sleepy. Oh. Okay, the alarm's gone off and I'm wide awake again. Okay, that's pretty cool. I've never had anybody say that they fall asleep listening to my voice. That's quite good. Okay, please keep listening. When you listen to this video, there's an hour-long video to help you sleep. Actually, I hope it doesn't take the whole hour, but maybe when you wake up, you will have dreamt about the video and you will have picked up lots of tips. Maybe that's a new way of learning English. Hey everybody, let's listen to Ricky's voice and we can learn English, learn how to play Heyday, and get a good night's sleep at the same time. Interesting. All the voice recordings I have from my videos are separate files. I could upload those and then people could just listen to them. I might do that. Okay, next one. Tiara Asher says, "Oh my God, help me to expand my sorry, excuse me. Oh my God, help me to expand my farm, please." Now, she's been looking at one of my videos that showed a glimpse of my barn. And there are a lot of expansion tools in my barn because I need about 64, 65 items at the moment for each expansion. Now, over the next few days, I'm going to be emptying my barn, and I have already started doing so. And my coinage is now up in the 2 million mark because I've been selling everything off. Once I've sold off all of my barn items, I'm going to start getting rid of my expansion items. And basically, first come, first served. I want to see how long it will take me to start again filling my barn up. It's going to be interesting. Okay, Tom Jones said, "I really enjoyed this longer video. Keep up the great work." Now, quite a few people asked for long videos, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on now. As I said, this one's going to be an hour. When I put it together with the rest of the video I made, it was about 3 hours long. And I thought, okay, that will take a bit of time to upload. So basically, I've cut it down to hourly segments, and I think that is a good size for me to talk and to upload at the same time. If you're looking at the video at the moment, you'll notice the image here. This is basically the instructions on how to fish. Now, if you want to know how to find this information, just tap on the little man that's walking around in the fishing area, and then he will give you some instructions on how to catch lobsters, basically how to fish, and it's very, very useful. It's a nice little reference guide. In a minute, you're going to see what happens with Tom as well when you tap on Tom. He also has a little guide that tells you how to use his services. And I never really knew that they existed until I was doing things in the game. And a few other people that are of lower levels don't know either. So that's a good indication you've just seen there, and you are about to see with Tom in a few minutes. Okay, talking of Tom, let's come back to his comments. So, the past 2 events and this truck event is making me think that Supercell has lost its mind by setting goals that are darn near impossible to achieve. Sure, I know the whole idea is to get people to purchase diamonds, but these 3 events were way too greedy. And he then says, "Keep up the great work, Ricky." Now, that was in response to my muffin video. Now, my reply to him, agree the amounts are too challenging for the period. Now, considering that the last events were over the Christmas and New Year period, it was very, very difficult. Especially the first one. That was just impossible, considering the item that needed to be made. But the muffin one, we could have done it. It's just a shame that people kind of like gave up halfway through or became too busy. And with this new event we've got at the moment, which is the truck one, and in fact Lucas Smith then says, "Dude, can you make a video of the new truck delivery video or another video, please, dude?" Okay, dude, I will do that for you. And in fact, I already am. I've completed my truck event. I have done the 100 items, or the 100 trucks. Now, I don't really care about the 5 diamonds at the end, but the rewards were standard and okay, and they were nice, and they've been used or sold. I've made a lot of coinage from that event and a lot of XP. Now, as an added bonus, I think if I were to recommend to Supercell for next time where you do this kind of truck event, make it so that if you want us to do the trucks, it's double coins and double XP or double vouchers for the items we're donating. The incentive will be really, really good then, because it would be a great way to, 1, empty our barns and sell the items off, 2, to increase the coinage advantage, especially for some lower level players. I'm always getting asked by new people, hey, how do you get your coins? Where do you get your coins from? Can you give me some coins? Now, Supercell, you can actually help these people as well. They want to be more proactive and supportive in the game. So when you do these events, make them so the incentive for the coinage is really, really good. Like, I would love a suggestion to be made to you guys. Like, instead of like double coins, how about triple coins, quadruple coins? Maybe that would be wonderful. When it comes to the prizes, okay, 1 or 2 items is fantastic as well. It's okay. But how about as you move up the thresholds for the prizes, the amount that you get is much greater until like you get up to the 5th reward, and let's just say it's 10 of that item. Instead of just 5 of the item, and then the increments up to that point are very good. People are motivated by goals. People are motivated by rewards, especially in the modern world. You scratch their back, they will scratch yours. People will buy diamonds and coins and other things to make the game a little bit more special for them if they know they're also getting something back. Heyday stroke Supercell, you do a wonderful job, but this is a recommendation. Okay, and yes, Lucas, I am making the video, and as soon as the event's done and I know if we passed or failed, I will upload a video. Now, at the moment, that event has slowed down a little bit, but we only need 100 million in the 12 hours or so that were left, and it's possible. Maybe. Now, hopefully with all the items I'm just selling off from my barn, a lot of people will buy those and then donate those or sell them on to other people. I don't mind, but we will see what happens. Okay, next person, Alison Christine. Okay, she says it looks like you are on a PC version, and then you are really good at this. Okay, now the Heyday game is basically an iOS and an Android game. Now, I do know there are options to play it on the PC, but I don't do that with my game. I'm glad it kind of looks like a computer game. That's probably down to the software I'm using to record, which is Display Recorder, and recently I made a video to talk and show you about that. And if you're jailbroken, it's an awesome app to buy if you want to record your own videos like this. The quality is really, really good, and the price is reasonable. For a few dollars, I think it's less than $5 from what I remember. It's well worth the money. I also use on my PC Movie Maker, which is a standard app that came with it, and this allows me to add my voice so you can listen to my sultry tones when you're sleeping. But yes, the videos do look good, don't they? I'm quite pleased about it. And hopefully as I become better at making the videos, the imagery will become better as well. But thank you very much, Alison, for your compliment. Okay, next person, Crave Pobby, says, how are you moving the screen without your finger or mouse? Is it a recording? If so, how do you record it? Okay, my reply, I said, hi, I'm recording using Display Recorder, which I just mentioned. And basically one of the options in that is for you to show a finger point or not. And basically you can have a little circle, like some of the earlier videos I made. I used to have that little circle. Now I kind of found it a little bit distracting and it got in the way sometimes, so I disabled that option. I must admit I don't want to put it back, so it does look like my screen is just flying around on moving by magic, and in some ways I think that's pretty cool as well. The touch option that you get with iPhones is really, really good. One of their better features. I believe it was created or designed by a French company or French person. So, well done. It's one of the better options on an iPhone. Okay, next person. Jordan Smith says, I really enjoy your Heyday videos. They're very current and informative. Now, I'm so happy you said that. I do try to upload new videos as often as I can. Now, okay, this does play second string to my home life because I do have a family. And also I'm working, so I don't get the opportunity to do this every day. But I will try to keep everybody as updated and informed as often as possible. And every now and then I will do what I'm doing now, read off my YouTube comments and reply to you all. So, I hope you're liking this video when you watch it. And by the way, I said thank you very much, Jordan. Next person, okay, Robin Redman. Hi, I love the way you talk and God bless. God bless you too, Robin. And I'm so happy that you enjoy the way I talk. It's a lot of coffees and time and effort got into that. Okay, next person, Lily Koshan. She said she caught a zander before, and basically she's been watching one of my fishing videos, and the weight of her zander was 12.135 pounds. Whoa, now that's a heavy fish. Now, considering that I'm here living in Japan, I absolutely adore fish, and I go to the sushi restaurant maybe 3 or 4 times a month with my family or by myself. Now, don't tell my wife I go by myself because she will be very jealous. But raw fish is wonderful. I can eat it every day. Does anybody else like to eat raw fish? Have you been to a proper or traditional style Japanese restaurant? And if so, what's your favorite fish? I know I often upload photos to my Facebook food group, and sometimes I even upload photos of the food I've eaten to my Facebook game group for this account. So, if you want to see some of the images I've done, then either join my food group or please do join my Heyday one and have a look at my photos. Okay, right, and Lily said the second version. Okay, now I've uploaded videos about my neighborhood, and she's saying that there's a fan version as well. And it's true. I think at the last count I saw 5 fan groups that are now open and looking for members. Some of them are full already, some of them have just started. But if you want to join other fans and play the game, please do search on Red Knight in the neighborhood and join away. And the only thing I ask is that you are nice to each other, you trade fairly. Remember that there are young people in these neighborhoods as well, so please watch your language. And if anybody does have any issues in any of these groups, you know you can contact me, and basically I will get that group closed if there are major issues. It won't be a problem for me. But I'll also support you as well. Next person, okay, Nemo Brevik. He said that his brother went to Japan to learn Japanese. Cool, okay. Oh no. But he then said that his brother went home again because he thought Japan was boring. Oh my god! You're kidding me! Japan's awesome! Okay, just look at the number of tourists that come here every year just to buy all of the wonderful goods that we make here. Fantastic places to visit, depending on the season. If you enjoy skiing and snowboarding, then please do go to Hokkaido. The onsens, the food, and the resorts are wonderful. If you enjoyed beautiful hot weather, then pop on down to Okinawa. And the food there's good as well. In fact, I just came back from a week in Okinawa over the Christmas period, and I met Santa Claus there as well. And you know what? Santa's got an American accent. I never knew that. But my boys are very happy to see him, and they enjoyed their Christmas presents. And yes, everybody, I do believe in Santa. So, every year he comes to my house, he eats the cookies that I leave for him, he drinks the milk, and he takes the food I leave out for the reindeer. And it's all gone. And if I leave a letter for him, the letter's written in British English because he knows that I'm British. For my children, if they leave a letter, it's in Japanese. Cool. So, Santa, you rock. But how could you think Japan's boring? It's wonderful here. The nightlife, okay, the entertainment, the cultural side, the green tea, the beautiful young ladies, the strange cosplay. It's a great place to spend time. I need to have a chat with your brother and maybe re-educate him about the things that he missed. Still, I can understand though. Some people may not like coming here because it's not their cup of tea. But the only thing I would ask, if you ever come to Japan, do come here with an open mind and do try everything. Some of the things you see will be a little strange and will be very different than your culture, but that's one of the benefits about visiting another place. It's the same when we visit another farm. All farms are decorated differently. Everybody has their own style and unique character, and I just love that about the game. Boring is not good, diverse and interesting is cool. Okay, next comment. He says that he also wants to be like me when he grows up. Oh my god, you're going to have grey hair and a beard as well. Okay, I'm quite pleased about that. If you ever want to become a teacher, please choose something that you are interested in, and do learn as much as you can about your subject and teach other young people or even adults. Education is a great industry to go into, and the satisfaction that you see on people's faces is actually wonderful at the end of the day. I really like it when my students come back to me and say, thank you. Okay, I had a wonderful term, I had a wonderful year. Or, hey, Ricky, I went to America, I went to England, and I could understand, I could communicate. Your company that you work for is awesome. So, it's great. Please do learn another language. Please do go into education. Teach people. The future is in your hands. Remember that. The younger generation is so important. Open minds, creativity, new technology. The world is your oyster. Okay, next one. And he's also said that he is my friend on Game Center. Awesome. Okay. I do love to have friends on Game Center as well. Okay, next person. Ethan Dennett said, Happy New Year. So, Happy New Year to you as well, Ethan. I really hope that your New Year was good and you could spend it with family and friends. Thank you for your message. Okay, next person. Tyler Woolard said, 18 minutes and 42 seconds. Now, I wonder what was funny about my video. Was he laughing at an image he saw? Did I say something comical? I need to go and check that video out. I wonder what it was. In fact, why don't you all go and check it out? He made this comment about 5 days ago, and I think it's very easy to find. Okay, next person on my list, we have Kelly Craft. She says, can you make a video of you playing Heyday and how you level up, etc.? Okay, right. Now, basically, I've got a video that I'm playing at the moment, and from watching that video, you can kind of see what I'm doing. And this will give you an excellent indication of how I play just normally, jumping around from one point to another point, okay, chatting with people, going to different farms, selling things, buying things, checking my status out to see where I am, and literally just having fun. And as you play the game, you will level up. Okay, and leveling up is now very rewarding because you get the prize at the end of the level and you get your threshold rewards as well, which are awesome. So, please do watch my videos. They will give you some really good tips sometimes. Plus, you can listen to my voice when you're sleeping. I'm still stoked about that. That's cool. Okay, next one. Jasmine Lima. She said that she is at a level 24 and she doesn't have enough money to repair the mine and she would like some tips. Now, this is an interesting question, and I thought deeply about this one. Now, first of all, let me talk about the mine. Now, what is the mine? The mine is a hole in the ground, and it's against your cliff face towards the back of your farm, and it's boarded up. Now, do you want to open the mine or not? The choice is yours. Now, I actually think opening the mine is beneficial for two reasons. Well, in fact, no, three reasons actually. One, once that mine is open, you will get diamonds. Now, diamonds are very, very useful in the game, and I found that when I opened the mine earlier in the game, the diamonds that I got from that were sufficient enough for me to save them up and to then start adding extra slots to my machine. Which then allowed me to make more money, which then allowed me to buy more machines later. So the diamonds are the first benefit. Okay, the second benefit, you will get ores when you mine from the diamond. Now, the ores are useful because you can sell them. And then later in the game, when you buy a smelter, if you choose to do so, you can then make them into metal bars. Once you've got the metal bars, guess what? You can sell them and make even more money. And then, should you choose to do so, you can buy the jeweler later. And then use the metal bars to make jewelry. Now, do the metal bars have any other use? Does the jewelry have any other use? Yes, because you do also get orders on the visitor's board for the truck. So the truck order board asks for metal bars and it also asks for jewelry. Now, this will give you experience and more coins, and it will also give you vouchers, which are very useful because you can buy more pets and you can also make fishing lures. And if you get 100 gold, you can join the 100 gold club, which is what I'm aiming to do very soon. I only need a few more. But golds are very rare, or at least I find the way I play. Okay. Now, also as well, once you start making the metal bars and the jewelry, you'll find them very, very useful in your town if you decide to open the town. The jewelry will be sold in the gift shop, and you do get quite a few orders for bracelets and rings there. So you are going to need the jeweler at some stage if you want to have the gift shop. Now, the metal bars are very, very useful because they will allow you to upgrade your personal train, which means you can then go to your neighborhood friends' towns and collect more and more visitors. But you are going to need a lot of metal bars. And trust me on that, it's a lot of metal bars. And I think Tom will be very, very useful for that. I know I had to use him. And those metal bars will take up a lot of space in your barn, so think about doing that much, much later. Now, okay, the mine is a useful thing to have, but how do you get the coins to get the mine? Well, the best thing you can do is actually to produce items and sell those items. Don't sell them via the truck, don't sell them via the visitors, sell them via your roadside stall. This will give you full cash. People will buy them, and just sell everything for full price. Now, I often recommend selling the wheat for 10 coins because it just sells. Now, the choice is yours. If you're able to produce wheat quickly, you can sell them. But for the more valuable products, max the price out. Don't discount it. Sell at full price. Now, the only tip I would suggest for selling items to make a lot of money. Now, for this truck event, I've been selling everything in multiples of 10 just so I can get rid of it quickly. And it's been going. So you've got a choice, you can sell in multiples of 10. But I find personally that when I like to buy, I don't like buying bulks of 10. I prefer to buy, say, 3 or 5 items because it doesn't take up so much space. And usually I only need 3 or 5 items. If I buy 10, I end up selling half of them, which is okay. But it's extra work. So my recommendation, if you are selling items to make money, sell them in either groups of 3 or 5. Okay, it takes a little bit more time, but it's easier for people buying. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. 3, 5 or 10, not a problem. But if you want to make more money to be able to repair the mine, Jasmine, your best option is to sell. Okay. Right, Yaya Brazzi says, love the ending, ha ha ha. Now, this one looks like it was a video for my gift certificates. Okay, right. Now, I love gift certificates. Every time I help people out and I revive bushes, I get a thank you message. And yeah, I get lots of thank you messages. Oh, at least I did until I became a little bit busy. And these days, with all of the exclamation marks that are not exclamation marks, it's a little frustrating trying to find someone that really needs help. So that's kind of, my help has kind of been put on the back burner while I concentrate on other areas. Anyway, but they said they loved the ending and ha 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 ha. So I wonder what they were laughing about. Maybe it was my prize. Maybe I was expecting a penny farthing and I got an axe. I don't know. I need to check. Okay, right, next person. Same person, Yaya says. Do you ever fill your truck orders, or do you just make items and sell them? Well, for the event we've just done, I've just done 100 truck orders in a row, plus I've ripped off a few as well. So, usually I pick and choose the truck orders that I complete. And the ones I don't want to do, I just rip off and send them to the rubbish bin. And then they can order again in 30 minutes. But the choice is yours as well. Do I sell them? Yes, I do. I do sell a lot of items. Now, it depends on who I'm selling to. Sometimes I will sell to my neighborhood, and usually I sell that for 1 coin. And I tend to use my last few boxes for trade or for them. Now, sometimes people will come to my stall and see those items there and just buy them. Okay, I don't honestly mind, but you will find that once you get used to playing Heyday and you join groups, a lot of people do sell for 1 coin in those last slots. So please be aware that people do trade using the last slot. So anything that's for 1 coin in the last slot is often hands off. But at the end of the day, this is a game. Once it's in that stall, anyone can buy it. So you take the risk. But yes, I do sell in my stall, and I do make a lot of coins that way. And I would encourage anybody to actually use the stall as often as possible. Just make and sell, make and sell, make and sell, because you will get lots of coins. And during the events, okay, again, the choice is yours. Do you do the visitor events, or do you do the truck events, or do you do the boat events? Have a goal. Only do the ones you want to do, cast off or rip off or send away the ones you don't. Okay, next person. WJ7 says, you are amazing at Heyday, a real inspiration. Keep doing what you do, and I've got 2 stars in a row. But you are very useful and a real inspiration. Now, WJ7 has been watching my Wheel of Fortune, and he's lucky he got 2 stars in a row. Now, I've had that a few times myself, but I've never, ever got 3 stars. No, I don't believe it. I've never had 3 stars. I've had 2 stars and a spin again. Oh, so close. I've had 2 stars and a red bicycle. Another one. But never the 3 stars. And I really hope one day I can capture that on video. And I will be so ecstatic. I will be screaming the roof down. Screaming the house down. Maybe the roof will come down first and then hit me on the head. I don't know. I hope not in my building, because there are many apartments above me. But what I want to know is what happens after the 3 stars. So if I get the 3 stars, do I have the opportunity to get a 4th star? And if I get a 4th star, what will I get? Will it be the same coinage as a 3, or does the image change and you get 4-star options? That would be an interesting one to find out. Maybe I'll save that one for the future if I'm lucky. Okay, next person. Oh, and by the way, yes, I know I'm a real inspiration. All of the younger generation are looking up to me and thinking, inspiration time. So, I'm glad about that. Okay, next person. Dragon X Shadow says, "Hey Ricky, awesome video as always. Still trying to join your farm, but no luck. However, I'm a member of your Google page." Excellent. I'm so happy about that. Also, I'm happy that you remember my Google page. Not happy that you can't join my group. Now, sometimes there are vacancies in my neighborhood, but I'm afraid that the neighborhoods are only up to about 30 people. Now, suggestion, Supercell. I'm not sure if this is possible, but I would really like this. Now, let's just say you get a group of friends within your neighborhood. You can jump from town to town to town. Now, what would be cool is if you could have one person in your neighborhood, then you can go and have a look in their neighborhood, then jump to one of their neighbor's friends, and then jump to another neighbor's friend. So you end up with like a kind of oh god, I'm lost for words now. Oh my god, I'm an English teacher and I can't think what to say. Shock! Oh my god, I hope my boss is not listening. But basically you end up with a kind of flow where you can go from one person to another person, bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. Then we could support each other, and that would actually be pretty good. Okay, I know we have a similar option with our friends bars, but just imagine if you can have a group of neighborhoods working together. So maybe another option you could think of is like 5 neighborhoods joined together under one community banner. So you belong to Red Knights community, and within Red Knights community there are many Red Knight neighborhoods. Yeah, I could see that working really well. And I would sign up for that option as well. I think that would be much better than my first option. Yes, Red Knights community. Okay, next person. Rally Sir. This person says, "Could you start from level 0 and please do a series of Heyday? By the way, love the vids and keep them coming." Now that's actually an interesting idea, and I did think about resetting my farm and starting back from 0, but I found out you can't actually do that because people have purchases linked to their games. And I'm going to stop for a moment. Watch this boat. It's so funny. I went to my friend's farm here, okay, and basically the boat was leaving and then leaving and leaving and leaving, but I think the current was too strong and it just kept pushing it back. Yeah, okay, the captain's finally got the boat away. That was good. Okay, sorry, where was I? So could I go back to level 0? I'm afraid that's not possible. Because people do have purchases where they've purchased diamonds, they've purchased coins, and basically this purchase is linked to their Google account or to their Game Center account through, say, iTunes as an example for your purchase, because of these in-app purchases. Now, to reset to 0 would cause, from what I understand, a conflict in these purchases, because how can you have all of this if you're a level 0? Now, a suggestion I would like to see, or an option anyway. Now imagine when we took over these games, okay, they were all an abandoned farm, and basically you're taking an abandoned farm and then you're developing and growing and building this farm back up again. Now, what I would like, and I think this would be a cool addition to the future, is the option to downgrade elements. So maybe within the advanced settings, would you like to downgrade your farm back to like a starting position? Or maybe with a barn, would you like to remove or reduce the size of your barn? Now, and then everything that's in that barn vanishes, so you lose all of your items, you lose all of your tools, it's all gone, and then you need to start rebuilding it back up again. Same with areas of the farm. Okay, would you like to, we've been able to expand the farm quite a few times, so like if we think about the right hand side of the farm, there were like 2 large expansion options there. Now imagine if you could reset one of those back to an area where it's not maintained and not kept, and then it kind of reverts back to its old way it used to be. That would be pretty interesting as well. For example, let's just say that I had a load of trees there and I didn't do anything with those trees, I just left them. Now, at the moment, okay, if you just leave them, they grow, then the fruit starts to grow, and then the fruit stays on the tree. And then it kind of stops. Now, how about if the game gave the option that you would react to seasons or react to a certain time frame? So, for example, let's just say that I'm a level 84 and I stop using my farm for a period of time, or I don't do something in one area. That one area, because of lack of maintenance, starts to grow wild again. Now that would be pretty interesting, and I think I would enjoy that because it would make the game more challenging for me. I would like the option for, or to be able to remodel buildings or downgrade them a little bit. That would be sweet as well. Maybe to even be able to select the design of my house, or to select the design of the barn or the silo. Okay, now red is very beautiful, but can I have another color? Okay, the house is nice. A white house is pretty good, but can I have another color? These are some nice additions. We also get on Facebook some throwback images sometimes that they post from Supercell for us to have a look at on their Facebook account. Now, I love some of these throwback designs. Now, I would really enjoy the option, okay, you're going to, let's say, build a smelter. Which design of smelter would you like? This would give my farm, again, that more unique feel about it. Okay, the function is exactly the same, but the appearance would be different. Now, as I said, coming back to your zero, the only way I believe you can reset your farm is to basically ignore your farm, set up a new Game Center account with a new Game Center login, etc., new email address, and then just start the farm from scratch. So as an example, when my son first started the farm, his farm was from zero. Now it's much higher, and he can't really go back and reset it. Now, I've never purchased coins, I've never purchased diamonds, but if I did reset, I would lose all of those that I have been given. But could we keep them? I wonder. I don't know. Would you be happy losing 500 diamonds? If you had like 16 million coins, would you be happy losing all the coins? If you were the top slot in the global leaderboard and all of a sudden you reset your farm back to zero, you've gone from like 250 odd down to zero, would you be happy with not having that prestige anymore? I don't know, but it would be an interesting option. I'd hate to do it by mistake, I know that. Okay, next person, Sarah Bikvist. She said, I want to follow your farm but can't find it. Okay, my farm name is Red Knight, so R3DKNIGHTS. Same as my game center, and if you type in on Facebook Ricky Burnett, that's RICKY Burnett. Now, according to Facebook, there are quite a lot of Ricky Burnetts. So, when you look for Ricky Burnett, you need the red shield. If you find the red shield, that's my heyday account. I'm also on Twitter and many other places. If you go to the Supercell forum, my name on that is Ranger, and I produce some of the guides and the videos there as well. So, I'm in many locations. I'm sure you will be able to find me. Okay, who's up next? Let's have a look. Okay. Khalid Al-Ajal says, keep it up, and do you have any tips for me? I'm level 18. Now, the basic tip I gave earlier is just sell. Basically, make stuff, sell them for maximum price, and try to get as much money as you can. Now, if you go to the top of my Facebook group, you will find the file section, and there are some good guides there on what the products are worth coinage-wise, and how long they take. You can find the same guide that I put together, or that I maintain, on the Supercell forum. So do check the guides section out. Now, what else? Okay, now you're going to get diamonds in the game. Please do use those diamonds to add more slots to the machines. But only focus on those machines to start with that are the major machines. So those that require diamonds that you need to give would be like the sugar machine. You also need the dairy machine. Those are your key ones to start with. Basically, look at my video, look at where I've got the slots maxed out. That'll give you a good idea on which ones I did first. Okay, next person is Shamani Simon. He says, what does the regular fox mean? Now, that's an interesting question. I'm so glad you never said what sound does a fox make. Because that one I'd have to refer to the music. But what does a regular fox mean? Well, if you think of nature, nature is a very wonderful and diverse aspect. And basically, nature incorporates a lot of wild animals. And if you ever visit any farm around the world, you will find lots of wild animals there as well. So, for example, if I go to my grandfather's farm and I sit outside with a nice glass of beer and a donut and I just relax and the lights are off or I'm just chilling out, I can actually see and hear many wonderful things. For example, I might see badgers, I could see hedgehogs, I could see many owls or a lot of other creatures. And the fox is a representation of that. In some places you will find foxes. In the UK, foxes are beautiful creatures. They roam around the countryside, they're on many farms, and I've seen them many, many times. In fact, I love the foxes. They're beautiful to watch. And basically in the game, the fox does represent that nature side of the game. You've also got frogs, you've also got birds, okay, there are fish, there are insects, and each of these is a kind of decoration for the farm. Okay, they don't really do much. Okay, with the fish, okay, you can catch the fish and then make some nice yummy fillets, and then send them to me in Japan and I can eat them for my dinner. But other things like the birds and the foxes, you can't really eat those. So they're just wandering around and sniffing your bushes and then hanging around the base of your trees and things like that. Enjoy them because they make your farm more interesting. And I kind of like looking at the farm sometimes where they have collected many frogs together, or the frogs are worshipping the Frog King statue, which I think is pretty cool sometimes. So interesting to see. But I also like the fact that some people collect foxes and then they trap them, and then basically it's almost as though they become another farm animal or livestock. It's one thing about this game I do enjoy. Like the video you're looking at now has an awesome, or the farm you're looking at now has an awesome arrow in the corner pointing at the tree. Plus a few other points there that make it very unique and interesting. Now decorating can be expensive, but I would wait until you're much higher in the game before you really consider decorating. Recommendation for people at low levels: don't waste your money and coins on decoration. Basically you need to be developing your farm first of all, so you can then start producing lots of coins later. Once you've developed your farm and got a basic idea on what you'd like to do, then start expanding the machines, then start decorating and expanding the area. Don't jump the gun and start buying all these expensive ornaments at the beginning. You just will have no coins, and then you'll be saying, help, I need money. Okay, next one. Vincent Bow says, I love the video, man. And how do you get lots of money? Like people said, I just play the game. It's very, very simple, and I think I've mentioned enough times in this game about getting coins. But at the end of the day, just play. If you play the game, listen to my voice, relax and play and play and play, and you will get more coins. If you sell it, it will come. Right, next one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, I was very, very shocked over the new year for one simple reason. My channel has a sourpuss. And it was very surprising. I made a Happy New Year video. I thought it would be a nice touch, and I used the image that Supercell uploaded to Facebook, and I thought, oh, it's a very nice image with the fisherman and Greg together. I added some bits to it just to make it more me, and then I added a Happy New Year message. And guess what? I had a dislike. I'm totally shocked. How could you hate my New Year's message? It was wonderful. It was perfect. And it was me passing on the New Year spirit. Now, for Mr. Grumpy or Miss Grumpy out there, Happy New Year. I really wish that this year will be wonderful for you. I really hope that whatever it was that was keeping you down in the dumps and had basically knocked the season spirit out of you is over, and that this year becomes much better. Now, I don't know the main reason why you disliked it. It could have been something personal. Maybe it could have been another reason, like you don't believe in New Year. Maybe you just hated the fact that I said Happy New Year, everybody. Now, that's your choice. But you didn't need to say you dislike it. You could have just ignored it like many other people do if they don't like something. Still, each person has their own opinion, and they are entitled to it. But I'm still going to talk about it in my video. So, everybody out there, it's 12 days into the year, and I hope your new year has been wonderful. So, Happy New Year again to all of my fans and followers and everybody out there. And for you people that are sleeping, I hope my raise in my voice here didn't wake you up. But Happy New Year, and next year I will make another video to wish you all a Happy New Year again, and I dare the person who disliked my video to come back and dislike it again, because I will comment on it one more time. Yeah. Okay, let's move on from that sourpuss. Right, next comment is from Harsh CC. This person laughed and it said, looks like lots of cutting parts. It's true. When I made the mid-level threshold video, it was a lot of parts cut and put together because my level is so high and it takes 530,000 experience points. That's a lot of video to watch just to see what happens with the threshold. But I hope you liked it. And I did a little bit of time warp, as I said, and jump from one point to another point, just so I could show you. Show you what kind. Oh my God! Excuse me, I got the hiccups there. To show you what kind of rewards you will get. Now, I've already started taking imagery of the next level, and maybe I will make another one, which will be cut and spliced again. And then Harsh can come back and say, hey, he cut it up again. But, yes, it was cut. Okay, next one. Again, this comment is from Harsh, and he said, basically that the two we had back-to-back events over the holiday period, and he said that was too bad and it made him sad. He thinks that's the reason why the muffin event failed, and the fact that we also needed lots of berries plus axes. Now, he is very sad about this. Now, personally, I hope that he's feeling a little bit happier now. Yes, I do agree it was a challenge in many ways, but hopefully we can move forward from this, give Supercell lots of tips and suggestions. I know people have been commenting on their forum, so please do join the Supercell forum. It's a really useful site and you get to meet lots of interesting people. I know, because I'm one of them. And if you do participate in the forum, you can actually stand a chance of winning the monthly forum event reward. I know I did, and I'm quite stoked still. There's also the Heyday Wiki that is looking for people to support it as well. These places are very, very good for providing information and for you to help them as well when you get imagery or details. Please do pass on any of your own suggestions. And Ruby said she didn't fail. She did heaps. So good on you, girl. I'm so glad that you were able to achieve this event. And that young lady tries very, very hard. And she donated a lot. In fact, she said in another comment she donated 56. Well done, young lady. That was very nice. And in fact, Lily Korshan said she donated 56 muffins as well. Well done, ladies. That was awesome. Okay. However, Lily said that she was only a level 34 player, and please, Supercell, make the events a little bit easier for the lower level people. Okay, for those of us at higher levels, make it more of a challenge, but for the lower level ones, give them a little bit of breathing space, please. Okay, right. Sarah Bikvist said, can you make a video where you are just playing around with your farm? Okay, I guess from this video you're watching at the moment you can think that I'm just playing around with my farm and just doing different things. Or do you mean you'd like me to move things around and redecorate or rearrange? If that's the case, let me know, because I'm interested in remodding my farm again. It's a new year, so why not? I can move things around, chop all the trees down, sell all the fruit, and start again, and then see how it looks. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Chop all my bushes down, okay, chop all my trees down, have all these blank spaces, and then redecorate the farm from scratch, and build up my farm. Ooh, thinking. I like that idea, and I might just do that. Okay, next one. MS Painting says, I guess you can't win them all. It would be boring otherwise. I love that positive outlook. And he's responding to the muffin video again. And I had a lot of comments on this one. Yes, if we did win every time and every event was 100% easy, I suppose it would be boring. Now, I'd love a challenge the same as everybody else. However, I'm not out to climb Mount Everest. I would like a nice little easy hill to start with sometimes. And then maybe as it progresses becomes more challenging. But not so that it kills me. I would hate to have my body left at the top of the mountain. I hope you like my example for discussing that as well. Right, next one. So good with Double G and Gaming says, I want to join your neighborhood. You're welcome to join when there are vacancies, but in the meantime, you're probably better off looking at one of my fan groups. Please do join those and do communicate with me as well. And next one we've got down here says, Violetta LPS says, you're very cool. Heart, star, with a big happy face. I know. I'm awesome. I'm so cool. Even my sons think I'm cool. Sometimes they think I'm just an old person or someone that can pay all of the bills. But the kids I teach say I'm cool as well. And yeah, I think I agree with you. But I must admit, I'm a little bit modest as well. So, right, let's move on. And the next comment is by myself. And it says, shared on Google+. So I shared one of my own videos on Google+. So if you're looking for me, type in Ricky Burnett and you can find me there with a black hat on my head that's a little bit too small. It's got a white background, I've got a moustache and a beard, and I think I'm wearing a jumper in that image. So if you want to join me on Google+, just send me a hello friend request. And as I said, I accept most people. In fact, I accept everybody. Right, next one. Yara Breezy's back and said, man, when I harvest wheat, I don't get nothing from land deeds. You get land deeds. Oh my God, you're so lucky. Ah, land deeds are awesome. Everybody wants land deeds. But I understand you're not after land deeds. You want to get the access. Hey, I know. If you get land deeds, what you could do is come to my Facebook group, join that, and then say you're looking for access. Now, people will trade with you for access. So, everybody, please do, okay, get the items, okay, then join a group and then exchange them with some other people. It's better. Right, I got time for a few more comments. And Yaya Breezy said, your videos are so entertaining to watch. I know, and I hope this one's good as well. This is my first time I've actually spoken so much about YouTube comments, and I hope it's liked. Right, well, I'm going to have to stop there now because my video's almost over, or at least this hour is anyway. So I will say goodbye to everybody. There will be another video after this one that will follow on from this one in some way. And I will continue talking about my YouTube channel, and I will also focus on the video as well. So, see y'all later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.